playbook and shake up the entire Formula One grid. Angela Cullen, the legendary physiotherapist and often hailed as Lewis Hamilton's secret weapon, is reportedly on the verge of joining Ferrari. That's right, the woman who stood beside Hamilton during the most dominant years of his career might be reuniting with him, this time in Maranello. If you thought Hamilton joining Ferrari was massive, adding Angela Cullen to the mix is like pouring jet fuel on an already blazing fire. And trust me, this story is going to hit harder than a V10 at full revs. Let's talk about Angela Cullen. This isn't just any physiotherapist we're talking about. From 2016 to early 2023, Angela wasn't just Hamilton's physio. She was his confidant, his emotional anchor, and his ultimate hype woman. Together, they won 4 consecutive world championships, smashed records, and turned Mercedes into a juggernaut. Angela wasn't just handing Lewis water bottles and pep talks, she was the glue holding everything together. Lewis himself called her one of the best things to ever happen in my life. She didn't just make Hamilton better, she made him unstoppable. Now, imagine Angela Cullen bringing that energy, discipline, and calm to Ferrari, a team infamous for being a high-pressure powder keg of drama. The Scuderia isn't just hiring a world-class professional. They're bringing in someone who's proven she can thrive in the chaos of Formula One's most intense battles. And let's be real, if anyone can keep Lewis grounded while navigating the shark tank that is Ferrari, it's Angela. As for Hamilton, he's reportedly over the moon at the prospect of reuniting with Angela. Insiders say he's been nudging Ferrari's higher-ups to bring her on board, knowing full well what a game-changer she can be. Hamilton might be one of the greatest drivers of all time, but even legends need their team, their rock. Angela was there during his rise to dominance, and her presence could be the secret sauce that helps him thrive in Ferrari's volatile environment. But here's where it gets juicier. Angela Cullen wouldn't just be supporting Hamilton, she'd be stepping into Ferrari's unique cauldron of expectations. We're talking about a team where every decision is dissected by the tifosi, where every misstep is amplified, and where the stakes are higher than ever. And yet, Cullen's legendary ability to instill calm and focus could be exactly what Ferrari needs to get their act together. Now, let's not forget Charles Leclerc, Ferrari's golden boy and tifosi darling. How is he going to feel about Hamilton bringing Angela into the garage? Sharing a team with one of the most decorated drivers in history is already intimidating, but now adding Angela Cullen into the mix? The pressure just went through the roof. Leclerc has publicly been all smiles, saying he's excited to learn from Hamilton, but let's not kid ourselves. Behind the scenes, you know he's strategizing on how to maintain his position as Ferrari's top dog. This dynamic could either blossom into the most epic bromance in F1 history or implode spectacularly into a rivalry that makes Senna Prost look like child's play. On Ferrari's side, this potential hire isn't just a move, it's a statement. It screams, "We're done with mediocrity. We're here to win." Bringing Cullen into the fold signals a commitment to building a holistic, high-performance team culture. And let's be real, Ferrari could use a serious dose of Angela's zen energy to counterbalance the chaos that's defined their recent seasons. The implications of this potential signing extend far beyond Ferrari. Imagine the psychological blow to Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren if Ferrari pulls this off. Angela Cullen joining Ferrari isn't just about Lewis Hamilton, it's about sending shockwaves through the paddock. It's a reminder that Ferrari is playing to win, not just make up the numbers. In a sport where every tiny advantage counts, having someone like Cullen in your corner could be the edge that makes all the difference. But let's not sugarcoat it. This move is not without its challenges. Ferrari is a beast of its own, a team with a legacy so weighty it can crush even the most talented drivers and staff. Can Angela Cullen navigate the Scuderia's labyrinthine politics and keep Hamilton in his zone? If anyone can, it's her. This is the woman who kept Hamilton cool under the pressure cooker of the Hamilton-Rosberg rivalry, after all. So, what does this mean for the 2025 season? If Cullen signs with Ferrari, we're not just looking at Hamilton being at the top of his game, we're looking at a potential cultural shift within the team. Ferrari isn't just hiring a physio, they're hiring a game-changer, someone who could help them finally break their championship drought. The rumors swirling about Angela Cullen's imminent move to Ferrari have sent the F1 fanbase into an absolute frenzy. Think about it. Cullen walking through the hallowed gates of Maranello, not as an outsider, but as a pivotal piece of Ferrari's 2025 master plan. This isn't just a signing, it's a power move. You can practically hear the gasps echoing through the paddock, and the ripple effects of this could change the game entirely. Now, let's dive deeper into why this potential reunion with Lewis Hamilton could be a masterstroke for Ferrari. For starters, Cullen doesn't just bring experience, she brings a mentality that's unmatched in the paddock. Ferrari isn't just getting a physio, they're getting a performance strategist, a motivator, and arguably one of the best support systems Hamilton has ever had. And let's face it, if there's any team in need of a steadying hand and a calming presence, it's Ferrari. The Scuderia's history is littered with moments of brilliance overshadowed by chaotic decision-making. Strategy mishaps, internal conflicts, and knee-jerk reactions have plagued their recent seasons. Enter Angela Cullen, a woman who's proven she can handle the egos, the pressure, and the unrelenting spotlight of F1 without breaking a sweat. She's been there during Hamilton's toughest battles, from his epic title fight with Rosberg to the intense rivalry with Verstappen. Ferrari's drama will feel like a day at the beach compared to that. For Hamilton, this is more than just a comfort move, it's a strategic one. He's diving into Ferrari's world, a world vastly different from the well-oiled machine he's known at Mercedes. Ferrari's passionate yet unpredictable approach could overwhelm even the best of drivers, but having Cullen there? That's his insurance policy. She knows exactly how to keep him focused, calm, and performing at his peak. Her mere presence could give him the confidence to push that Ferrari to its absolute limits. And let's not underestimate the effect this could have on Ferrari's internal dynamics. Cullen's influence extends beyond Hamilton. Imagine her stepping into that Ferrari garage, her work ethic and positivity rubbing off on the engineers, strategists, and even Charles Leclerc. This isn't just about Hamilton, it's about building a team culture that thrives under pressure. Cullen is the type of person who can bridge gaps and create cohesion, something Ferrari has often lacked in its quest for glory. Of course, this all comes with a caveat. Ferrari isn't exactly known for being the easiest team to integrate into. Their history of high expectations and relentless scrutiny can break even the most seasoned professionals. Cullen will need to navigate the politics and the weight of Ferrari's legacy while ensuring Hamilton stays laser-focused. But if anyone can thrive in that environment, it's Angela Cullen. Her track record speaks for itself. And then there's Charles Leclerc, the man who's carried Ferrari on his back for years. How does he fit into this picture? Cullen's presence could be a game-changer for Leclerc as well. Imagine her working with both drivers, ensuring they're physically and mentally aligned, pushing each other to be better. It's a scenario that could either create the most dynamic duo in F1 history or ignite a rivalry so fierce it burns the garage down. Either way, it's going to be one hell of a show. But let's not forget the bigger picture here, Ferrari's Project 677. This car isn't just about raw speed, it's about precision, reliability, and adaptability. All things Cullen excels at helping drivers maximize. With her input alongside Hamilton's feedback, Ferrari could fine-tune this machine into a championship contender. And let's be honest, Ferrari needs this to work. The stakes are higher than ever, and they're pulling out all the stops to end their championship drought. As the rain continues to pour over Fiorano, you can almost feel the tension building. Cullen's potential arrival isn't just another piece of the puzzle. It could be the glue that holds everything together. The Tifosi are buzzing with anticipation, dreaming of a golden era with Hamilton and Cullen leading Ferrari back to the promised land. Meanwhile, the rest of the paddock watches with bated breath, wondering if this move could tip the scales in Ferrari's favor. Let's take a moment to absorb what's unfolding here, because this isn't just another chapter in the Formula One saga, it's shaping up to be a full-blown blockbuster. The potential reunion of Angela Cullen and Lewis Hamilton under the iconic blood-red banner of Ferrari isn't just a feel-good story for the headlines. It's a seismic shift in the DNA of Formula One. This is the kind of twist that Hollywood scriptwriters dream of, where legends are reborn, dynasties are redefined, and the impossible suddenly feels tantalizingly within reach. Let's not kid ourselves. Hamilton and Cullen have always been more than a driver and a physio. They're a unit. A well-oiled, turbocharged machine capable of operating at the highest level in the most ruthless sport on the planet. And now, Ferrari, the ever-dramatic Ferrari, is positioning itself to capitalize on that magic. If this happens, it's not just about reuniting two old teammates. It's about plugging the missing piece into Ferrari's puzzle, one that could finally end their championship drought and silence the critics who've been pointing fingers at Maranello for years. Picture it, Hamilton, a 7-time world champion, stepping into this high-stakes, high-drama cauldron that is Ferrari. By his side, Cullen, the calm in the storm, the rock who knows how to get him in peak condition, physically and mentally, and the one person who can keep him grounded when the pressures of wearing red threaten to boil over. Together, they faced the fiercest rivalries, conquered the most demanding tracks, and weathered storms that would have broken lesser duos. And now, they're gearing up to take on Ferrari's biggest challenge, restoring the prancing horse to its former glory. But let's be real here, folks. This isn't just about Hamilton. This is about what Cullen represents. Ferrari isn't just bringing in a physio, they're potentially importing a culture. Cullen's positivity, her resilience, her knack for bringing out the best in everyone around her. This could be the exact medicine Ferrari needs to overcome its infamous inner turmoil. For a team that struggled with infighting, inconsistent strategies, and mounting pressure from fans and the media, Cullen might just be the unifying force they didn't know they were missing. And then there's Charles Leclerc. Oh, Charles. The golden boy of Ferrari, who's carried the weight of an entire team and an entire nation's expectations on his shoulders for years. How does he feel about all this? Publicly, he's all smiles and team spirit, but let's not pretend there isn't a storm brewing beneath the surface. Sharing the spotlight with Hamilton and potentially losing some of the team's focus? That's not an easy pill to swallow. Cullen's role here becomes even more crucial, not just for Hamilton, but for keeping Leclerc engaged, motivated, and on the same page as the team. If she can manage to balance those dynamics, she won't just be a physio, she'll be a miracle worker. Then there's the elephant in the room, Ferrari's Project 677. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. A bold declaration that Ferrari is done playing catch-up and ready to lead the pack. Every rumor, every whisper from Maranello, suggests that this machine is being built specifically for Hamilton's strengths. Aerodynamic mastery, cutting-edge power units, a cockpit so finely tuned it might as well have Lewis embroidered on the headrest. It's all designed to make him feel like he's driving an extension of himself. And with Cullen feeding her unique insights into Hamilton's needs, this car could be the game-changer Ferrari's been dreaming of. But let's not ignore the risks. Ferrari isn't known for its patience or its subtlety. This is a team that operates under the searing heat of the spotlight, with every decision scrutinized, every mistake magnified. Cullen will have to navigate not just Hamilton's transition into this fiery environment, but also the team's infamous volatility. It's one thing to work with Mercedes' well-oiled machine, but it's an entirely different beast to handle Ferrari's passionate chaos. If anyone can do it, though, it's Cullen. She's proven time and again that she thrives in high-pressure situations. And yet, there's a part of this story that feels almost poetic. The reunion of Hamilton and Cullen at Ferrari isn't just about rewriting the present, it's about cementing a legacy. For Hamilton, this move is about proving that he's more than a product of Mercedes' dominance. It's about showing the world that he can take on the toughest challenge in motorsport and emerge victorious. For Cullen, it's about stepping into a new chapter where her influence could help shape not just one driver but an entire team. So, here we are, standing on the edge of what could be one of the most exciting, dramatic, and emotionally charged seasons in F1 history. Will Hamilton and Cullen's partnership bring Ferrari the glory they've been chasing for so long? Will the Project 677 live up to its hype and deliver the results the Tifosi have been dreaming of? And perhaps most intriguingly, will Ferrari finally find the balance between its fiery passion and the clinical precision needed to dominate this sport? The stakes couldn't be higher, the drama couldn't be juicier, and the potential for history-making moments couldn't be more tantalizing. This isn't just about 2025. This is about setting the tone for an entirely new era in Formula One. So buckle up, folks, because if you think today's headlines are exciting, just wait until the lights go out and the engines roar. This ride is only getting started. And hey, if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Smash that button, turn on notifications, and stick around because this story is going to have twists, turns, and jaw-dropping moments you won't want to miss. The road to 2025 is paved with ambition, rivalry,